First mistake I made in doing my recovery process was rushing my process. I didn't want to take time. I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to. I had zero patience, like zero, and I didn't automatically know what happened to me, and so I didn't wake up knowing what happened. And so it's like my family didn't know how I processed it, I believe. So once I found out, everything finally made sense to me. Like why like I was obviously different nurses and things like that. So yes, but I will say this: the fighter in me emerged immediately once I found out, what happened to me and to what extent it affected me. And so my only thoughts back then were like, hey, I want to get back on my feet again. Everyone's brain injury journey is different, like, and stuff takes time. And some cases are more worse than others. Some people have had car accidents. Some people have had blows to their head or whatever. But mine's, by being a bullet or like a gun in my head or whatever, like shots in my head or whatever, it when the bullet went in my head, it like shot into the fragments, like all over the place. So my process was going to be different regardless of anyone else's process. So, and at that time I didn't understand, like I said, the severity of my situation, but I soon found out that this would have occurred. And so I was thinking back on my feet like immediately, like I don't know wait at all. And so but I didn't understand that the process, that it takes time for your brain to one heal and to think clearly again and to just regroup itself. And I remember I was talking with someone, and I was just venting to them, and I was very angry and just saying like, man, didn't that help me? And I felt like they were taking too long, and I was just complaining, and constantly not being appreciative of that. Well, one, I'm still alive, because of that, I'm still alive or whatever. And I just was not appreciative at all. I just was complaining or whatever. And this person said 7 words that hit me differently. And it humbled me very quickly. They said, Erica, you were shot in your head. And so like hearing it, it was like, cause I knew this would happen, but hearing it from someone else's mouth is like totally different. So it like I said, it humbled me, and it got me like, hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, so it caused me to want to be patient with myself and actually take time to recover. And so that was one mistake I made, was rushing my process.